All right. Let me double check everything's working right, and then we'll get rolling here in just a second. All right, well, after some troubleshooting, here's what it looks like. Oh, it's gonna keep going. I don't think I need that, or that anymore. So it looks like chats from Twitch are coming through correctly. It also looks like our streaming to Kick just doesn't work at all, which is a little bit odd. Like, I'm not sure exactly why. Like, maybe Kick has to be the primary one, because the restream to YouTube seems to be working perfectly, flawlessly. Yeah, absolutely no issues. But as soon as I start to try to also stream to Kick, it does not work at all. Like it shows 0 FPS and like 2 FPS and then like 0. And it just continually reconnects over and over again. So we may have to do a little bit of investigating as to why that is. And also, I don't know why the chats from YouTube aren't going through the bot correctly. I may try to figure that one out prior to continuing, because I would actually like that to work. But Ricks, we double check and make sure that we got YouTube set up correctly. So profile, YouTube settings, because it also looks like there are several people watching on YouTube, but the counter's not updating either. Could be, let me go double check and make sure that I set up the moderation correctly. YouTube Studio, settings, community. Yeah, that's the right one. Huh. Wonder, do it again. No, it's definitely still not showing up. But we are live, which is a good sign. I mean, that's something. Chatbot name, don't care, command timer modules, I don't care about any of that. Interaction says there's a welcome or a follow. I don't want that. Let's chat. Add new chats to your streaming window. It's got all three of those. May decrease the font size a little bit there. Come back over here. Send another test message really quickly. Test. That shows up. Whale. What we could do in the meantime. Huh. I didn't realize I messed that up. Let me go back over here real quick. Close out of that. Live. We're looking for edit. That needs to be a 5, not a percentage sign. Okay. We got that all set up. So now the only problem is the chat. The chat doesn't seem to be coming through correctly. Just to double check. Now it shows up in chat, but it's not coming through on the chat bot, which is odd. Huh. We may have to I don't really want to live with that because YouTube's what I've been streaming on the most. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go steal the browser source. I think I can do that. We're gonna find out here in like 2 seconds if I can just steal the browser source. I don't care about any of that. Chat box. Properties. Theme clean, browser settings. Custom, no, there's nothing there. Okay, so that means we have to go to here. And close out of that. We don't need that taking up more. Streamlabs. We're getting close. I can feel it. Streamlabs. I want check CloudBot. Kind of. All widgets. I believe it's a widget. Event chat box. Copy. We're gonna come over here. Add browser. We're gonna call this YouTube chat. Click OK. Paste that in there. Click OK. And drag this thing. We're gonna put it next to it for now. So let me make sure. Hello, this is a test message. We are gonna send this from YouTube first. Shows up. Needs to be a little bit bigger. That's fine right there. Okay. Then we're gonna go send it to Twitch. What on earth? Okay, so that one's getting both. Huh. Okay, so we're just gonna make that one invisible for now until we can get it working correctly. Good to know that that's working for both, though. Okay, there you have it. We have Twitch chat and we have YouTube chat all hooked up. I'll have to figure out Kick some other time because I didn't realize it wasn't working at all. I have to do a test there. For now, though, I think I should be able to close out of everything in Chrome. We should be fine there. If y'all can hear this, send some test messages real fast. Not necessarily to spam it, but just to see if we can get that working correctly. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Really quickly, we're going to open that back up. I'm going to change the level of admin that this bot has. Because that's going to mean none of the alerts for YouTube are coming through either. We want settings, community, remove that. Add this. Save. So it should be linked now and it should work. Hopefully. Anywho, I think that's about as far as I'm going to go with the testing of all of that. Let me double check that it still looks good. You know what, it does. It does look pretty good there. Come back here. HD. Go all the way up to 1440. I think we look pretty good. Ready to rock and roll if I do say so myself. So in case you couldn't tell, I spent a substantial amount of time this morning basically redesigning the entire stream layout, look, all of it. So there should be, and it doesn't work yet apparently, there should be a chat that will allow all chats to just seamlessly be thrown into one. And it should also like differentiate between what platform it's on. In addition to that, we're also have an alert that'll tell you like whether somebody's subbed on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or whatever. So hopefully you can have all of that wrapped up and working next time. But we're gonna have to figure out some way to do like a test YouTube stream and get that working, because it doesn't look like the bot has the administrator rights that it needs to function correctly. Hello, honey. How are you? However, none of that is what we are working on today. Today, we are looking at the next 5 items that we have to get in order to get the All the Mod star. That is the next order of business. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing good. That looks pretty good. That one's not going to change at all. We're going to make your chats a little bigger. We're going to move it over. Nope, not that. I'm going to try. Move it to the side just ever so slightly. I need to change that where it's not centered, actually. Since we're testing stuff and just working on stuff right now, let's go ahead and do that. This is not the chat thing that I want to use long term, but it's what we have to use tonight because the other one's not working right. All widgets, chat box. I want, care about any of that. I don't want it all like left facing. Now following on Kick. Okay, so the Kick notifications work. That's good to know. The problem is the streaming to Kick doesn't work. Which is whatever. Theme clean. I just want to know how to make it all go left. I don't mind any of the rest of it, but there's no option to make it go left. Yeah, I checked if I was online there. I tried. I keep trying to start it. It just doesn't look like it's connecting correctly. Which is fine. I think last time I had some issues with that where I had to actually like do the main stream to Kick and then do the other two to Twitch and YouTube, which I'll probably try to set up late. Actually, I mean, there's basically nobody, but it's send out more alerts. All right, we're gonna leave it for now. We're just gonna let it work, let it do its thing. I do want that just like ever so slightly smaller, like that, and then like right there. Okay. All right. We're going to quit messing around with stuff. We're going to get back to the task at hand. We're back here. What I've done offline since I was here last is built this, which is a pressure chamber. I built it so that I could test out how it works and make sure it's all functioning correctly. And if you notice, we have 8 items here. Now, I'm thinking that those 8 items ought to get us pretty close to what we need. What am I looking at here? I need Twitch to chat. That's just stream chat, but that's just for Twitch. So that's not the right one. Docs. Scene, multiple output chat. Stats? Is there not some... We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna keep messing with stuff. That's what I said the whole time. I don't know what you guys heard. We're gonna keep messing with stuff. I need my activity feed. Infinite VR, hello, how's it going? We are messing with some stuff right now, trying to get multi-stream working. For better or worse, this is kind of just a test stream. However, we are going to be doing some stuff with the pressure chamber, trying to make one more item. Just joined. Well, welcome in. We are looking for widgets. We're looking for our activity feed. For the activity feed to work, you need to have the alerts widget. We got that. Copy that. Doc name, activity, doc URL, that. Apply. Hey, it's working. Okay. So I need to find a place to put that on here. It's not going to take up too much space. Why is it not letting me move it? I don't want it there. Right there. That'll work. All right, we've got an activity feed now. We've got the multi-stream stuff set up. Now, here we go. Here we go. Where were we? We were here. Actually, I want to close out of Chrome because that will hog up too much RAM. You like the... I appreciate it. Generally, it's a little bit different, but we turned off our... whatever. What's that thing you use? Wallpaper engine. We turned off wallpaper engine because it hogs up RAM as well. I don't want it slowing down. So, like I was saying, here's where we are. We got the pressure chamber built. We know it works. I tested it with some iron. We have all but one of the items that we're going to need to... All right, bye, Infinite VR. Thanks for stopping by. To throw in there for making the... What do you call it? The void? Infinite void? Something like that. Let's search for ATM real fast. ATM. Where this guy, pulsating black hole. So the only thing we're missing here is this guy. We need a chunk destroyer, which takes a little bit to set up. Sent you something on Discord. Are you able to tell me if you like the style so I can continue working on it or scrap it? Well, yes, let's go look. Ooh. I do like that. I actually like that a lot. And it's like super Minecraft focused as well. Yes, 10 out of 10. I like it. It's really good. All right, so we need 64 Eyes of Ender, Dragon Head. Let's work through these things one by one real fast. Make the chunk destroy. We need the Dragon Head. Got it. Cool thing. Pulsating black hole is a crazy name for something. I agree. But when you see all the stuff that goes into it, it makes like it's literally just like anything you can think of that would destroy the world. Like a lightning bomb, an infinity nuke, a chunk destroyer, dark runes, a micro missile. Like it kind of makes sense for what we're making here. All right. So for the chunk destroyer, we got the dragon head. We just need 2 nether stars and 64 Eyes of Ender. So let's craft those real fast. 60. We need more of this. Throw that in there. We have the Eyes of Ender we need. Grab some nether stars from here. I think we just needed 2, right? Grab 5. What else do we need? We're going to, instead of searching for that, we're going to search for Chunk Destroyer. Chunk Destroyer, which you are also going to need to make the Workbench Plus. But for now, let's focus on the task at hand. 8 blocks of emerald, 8 blocks of diamond, blocks of diamond. Just do this real fast. Got the blocks of diamond. 64 of those. Blocks of emerald. Got those. Throw one back in because I don't really need all of them. You know. What else? We need... We have the 2 nether stars. Put the rest back. 3 quarry pluses. Pump pluses. And then the chunk markers. Chunk marker is just a flexible marker in there. Okay, but how do we... I get they go back and forth. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're going to need to make 3 of these, which is just gold, iron, redstone, glowstone, redstone torches. That's not bad. Gold, iron, redstone, glowstone. And then we need redstone torches. Redstone torches. We don't have any made. Really, I mean, we got one, but that's effectively not having any made. Sticks. That's not going to be enough. So now we go to planks. Basically out of planks. But using this and the redstone ought to be more than enough for however many redstone torches we need. So we got 33 there. I know we needed lapis as well. Chunk destroyer, chunk markers. This guy, which is just this. That should be everything we need for that. So let's go ahead and make the quarry, or the workbench plus. We're going to do this, and we're going to set him right there. Toss all those things in there. Picking them up. Okay, so it made them. This is what I hate about the Workbench Plus, is it spits it out. And sometimes it's very difficult to find. What on earth would be picking it up? My backpack didn't. Oh, it just went into the thing next to it. That's weird. All right, anywho. Chunk destroys. So we've got the 3 chunk markers that we need. For the flexible markers. I think that's one of them we can use, right? Let's go back and double check. Marker plus, flexible marker. We got that. Okay, so we should have everything up to here. We need 2 pump pluses. A bunch of glass. A bunch of cactus. Redstone, iron, gold. So what kind of glass we got hanging around? Glass. Not a lot. Not a lot of glass. So we'll need to grab some glass. What was the other thing that was weird there? Cactus. That's right. Which we have plenty of that. We're going to throw 3 stacks of that in there. Grab some more gold and iron. Just so we make sure we have enough. I don't need any of those right now. Let's go grab some glass real quick. Easiest sand. What's our easiest sand? Probably this right here. Yeah, 512 glass. It's kind of insane. I agree. All right. So based on your opinion, you've seen most of the other streams. How is the quality looking? Is it about the same? Let me switch this over to that real fast just so I can see. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, that capped our frame rate. There we go. All right. Welcome back, Infinite VR. Glad to see you. We are currently grabbing a bunch of sand to make some glass. Quality looks good. No change you can see. Good. Glad to hear it. All right. So we're just going to run these through the furnace really quick. I picked it all up in here. There we go. I actually don't think that's going to be enough glass for even one of them. No, that's just 200 glass. I need a lot more sand. If I remember right, there was some sort of like a black sand biome directly this way. Let's see if we can find it. Not that. Not this. This is what we want. Because we basically just walk around and do this, and my backpack will pick up all the sand. And then I just run back and we'll have more than enough. And we don't have to worry about just picking up little tiny piles of it. This is definitely the way to go. Much, much quicker. Alright. Now we slash home. Then, can I join you? Actually, this is a single player world. I did that for a couple different reasons, but This one is unfortunately not able to join. What I'm thinking about doing is making a backup of it towards the end and publishing it so that people can use it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a coal block. Use it if they want to. So sorry to disappoint. That's all coal. But unfortunately can't. In here. Alright, that should be enough glass to make what we want to make. What are we missing? Redstone? Glass, cactus, iron, gold. Yeah, we're missing redstone. That's what it is. We're gonna throw a little bit more redstone in there. Then we need the pump plus, right? Let's double check. Pump plus is what we need. We need 2 of them. What do we run out of there? 48, 64, 80. Iron. Let's grab some more of that. Yeah, sorry about that. If there was a way where I could do that without having to worry of like people dropping a nuke on my base and ruining all of the, progress that I had made, I would totally do that. However, when I was doing it in All the Mods 8, that kind of happened. So I figured for this one, we'd do just a single player world. And it's been working out pretty well so far. So we're going to throw those back in there. Don't need the coal right now. We've got the pump pluses. So I need 3 quarry pluses, which is really cheap. All right, let's see where our diamonds at. Grab a couple. Grab some gold. Grab some iron, some redstone, and then ender pearls. Throw all of that in there. Iron. Quarry plus 2. What do we run out of? What are we short on? 16, 64. Yeah, it's iron again. Can't believe that takes a whole stack of iron. All right, we got all 3 of those now. So basically, if I throw that in there, we get a chunk destroyer. I think, cross my fingers, but I'm pretty sure that was the last thing I needed in order to throw everything in here and let it work through it all. It's going to take a little bit for everything to be imported into there, but once it's all imported into there, we just have to hook up our air compressors, fill it up with coal. I think we got rid of all of our coal blocks. The dark run's the last thing that had to go in there. No problems. So we power this thing. New to the channel, and hey, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, and welcome to the channel. Hopefully you find it entertaining or at bare minimum amusing. That would be positive, I think. Okay, so we've got all of that. We need, what are we looking at? Blocks of coal. And do we have any more? I thought I had some more. Air compressors, blocks of coal. 3, 4. Grab the rest of those. And then as soon as this has imported everything, which I think it has. Yeah, it's all imported. Now all we have to do is up the power. And here we go. All right, so all those air compressors are going now. Do you know Eminem? I do know who that is. I wouldn't say that I necessarily know him, but I have listened to a lot of his music, and I definitely do know who that is. Do you mind if I ask why? You listen to a song by him, or Now, I'm kind of curious how long this is going to take to fill. So basically, we have to get this up to whatever that sliver, the sliver, right before 5. And then it should craft exactly what we need. Add air to the chamber. Pressure requires 4.9. The problem is, all of these things explode at 5. So, what's going to happen is we're going to get to 4.9. It's going to craft the thing we need. And then, if I don't catch these things quick enough, then they explode. But hopefully we're watching and we're able to catch it at that point in time. You're a fan of his. Gotcha. All right. Hit me with your favorite Eminem song. All right. Slept through the night. What kind of... I know I've been getting some nice gems lately. Flawless of the combatant. Physical damage taken is reduced by 22.5%. Wow. That's pretty good. Frozen ignores 35% durability plus 7 attack. I don't really need that. Flawless Gem of the Warlord plus 25% max health. Lose yourself. Honestly, that song is incredibly hype. That's a great pick for a top Eminem song. Plus 8 max health. If we combined these guys, do I have any slots left on my core? Not there. I think legs count as core armor. Let's give it a shot. Let's grab some arcane sands. I'm gonna jump over here to the gem cutter. Put those guys in. Gem dust arcane. Now we got a flawless. Put the 2 flawless in. We got a perfect. Plus 10 max health. Let's see if we throw these on our leggings. Does it increase? It does. Another 10 max health for absolutely no reason, because we're absolutely not going to be anywhere near that amount of health lost ever, because our armor is insane. All right, cool. Very cool. I'm pretty sure I know almost every single word to lose yourself. Like, I think almost every single one. I'm really hoping that this works, though, because this was the plan for today. This ATM star item was the one that we planned on making today to add up onto the wall. And based on everything I'm seeing, it should work correctly. Now, I'm being honest, though. I don't think my parents let me listen to Eminem when I was younger. Dragon Soul, the Nexium Emitter. We've got a lot of the stuff for that. I think the only thing we also could do is for this Dragon Soul, we need some of these dragon scales, which is really easy to do. You just have to go kill the Ender Dragon again. And in order to do that, you just need, 4 of your End Crystals for these guys. So we may go spawn the Ender Dragon in and grab some Ender Scales real quick, because otherwise it's like watching a pot boil. Nice! Well, welcome to the Discord. I'll admit, the Discord primarily gets used for people trying to set up All the Mods 9 servers, or All the Mods 8 server, or any Minecraft server, honest to God. People join the Discord and ask me a bunch of questions there. So that's probably what you're going to see most of on the Discord. Although, since I started streaming like 3 or 4 weeks ago, there have been a lot more messages just about other general All the Mods things. And so that's been a lot of fun. Did you find my channel? I assume probably through like a how to make an All the Mods 9 server, or an All the Mods 8 one, or something like that. Yeah, let's hit up the end real fast. /home end. Actually, before I do that, I want to make sure that pressure thing is chunk load. It is. Okay, good. Here we go. All right. We're at the center. Now, I will say there is a community All the Mods 9 server if you want to join that. Quite a few of the people on the Discord play all the mods 9 on there. Saw you on my YouTube page. Hey, that's cool. That's a lot of fun. But yeah, no, there's a community one. If you're interested in joining that I keep updated and I have played on it before, and I do have a base and everything set up. However, this world is not on there. How far is my reach? Not far enough. I just one hit the Ender Dragon. Hey, bud. I'm gonna drop everything right here. Hopefully, my backpack did. So we got dragon scales, which is what we needed. Ooh, both types of dragon scales. And dragon skin. Got so much stuff from that. Let's you will watch me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind. I enjoy having supporters and making content for people that like it and watch it. That's why I do what I do. Let's do this. We're gonna come over here. All the mods 9 star. This. Okay, that's because it's all in my backpack. Let me move it. We're gonna move that and that. Throw it all in there. I think that was right. I think it was everything. I don't think I needed anything else. Dragon scales or soul. So, what is this? I can make those easily. What is the dragon tooth? I might have to figure out how to find that. But I bet it's in the quest line. Quests. Always takes a little bit for the quest line to load, and I have no idea why. Infinite VR, I appreciate you stopping by again. And I will see you tomorrow as well. Here we got all of that. Just collect all the rewards. What on earth? We got so many different random seeds. Copper, spider, zinc. I didn't need any of those. And to be quite honest, I wish it wouldn't have given them to me, because it's just more stuff hanging out in there. I'm like, see, every single thing just gives me more rewards. Bronze skeleton. Okay, all right, we're done with that. What we're trying to look for is the ATM star. We need, not that, but Tanya, we will need that. That is for something else that I'm not worried about right now. Silent gear is there. Where is it at? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Building multi-blocks. I'm not worried about those. I honestly, I've almost forgotten what I was trying to look for. I was kind of hoping it would come back to me once I got here. Items to craft for the star. Got those. Not worried about them. I do need to do Ad Astra. Apparently that player transmitter is important. What happens next? Holy crap. Okay, well that gave me a bunch of stuff. And I think all the stuff it gave me more stuff. Sure enough. Bro, these quest lines are insane. Okay. Let's see how close we are in this, because I feel like I'm wasting time. I don't need that because I've got it. Apotheosis I might need. Natures, I've got that already. What are we looking at? Ooh, we're getting close, boys. We're getting very close. We need this thing at 4.9. We are at 4.75 right now. And once again, remember, if I don't destroy all of my air compressors prior to it getting to actually 5, it all explodes. That'll be fun. Hopefully. You know, it adds a little risk in there. A little risk involved. Okay, we need 0.8 more. Goodness, all of the rewards I just got. 0.5. 0.4. I just hope it crafts. If it crafts, we're fine. It crafted. Okay. Break all those. I don't want any more pressure going in there. Let's double check. Yeah! All right. You know what that means? We are down to 4. We need 4 more items until we have the Olamod Star, which is crazy to think about. I have never been this close to actually having this thing done and built. And so to just be 4 items away, albeit the hardest 4 items away, but still just 4 items away from being completely done with it is insane. That's it's kind of crazy to think about. Use for fancy display of items. All right. I see you. What we're gonna do? We're gonna dump all of that back in there because I don't need any of it right now. Let's start looking at which one of the next 4 we want to craft. This guy, the only things we're missing are 2 antimatter pellets and then the Ad Astra jet suit. The only problem to that is I've never done anything with Ad Astra. If you don't know what it is, that is the mod that allows you to fly to the moon and or, you know, any other planet basically. And in order to do it, you have to have this jet suit, and all of this calorite stuff comes from what's it called? Venus. Where do we find that at? Mars. Okay, so we have to have Mars in order to craft the Venus one. So I'm probably gonna have to watch a YouTube video on how to get that jet suit and also how to get the antimatter, because I think the antimatter is also used for this philosopher's fuel thing. Or maybe not. This is just straight evil craft. Blood infuser, blood infused core. There's a dark power gem. Shift for info. Throw a dark gem in the middle of a pool with at least 5 non-hardened blood blocks. Or infuse a dark gem with blood. We are gonna probably have to figure out how to do that because I have no clue what that is. So I'm gonna start taking some notes actually because I'm going to want to remember what we have left to learn. For sure, we need antimatter. We need Ad Astra. We're going to need to learn. That is all for that. It's just antimatter and Ad Astra. That's it. And then we've got that one. Evil craft just in general, because I'm going to need that. We'll need to do evil craft because I've never messed with that one either. No idea what's going on there. Extreme reactors and silent gear, both, because I've never messed with either of those. Extreme reactors. And then silent gear. I think the silent gear one's pretty easy. I've just never done it before. Tyrian steel dust, which is a hammer. That's not it. That's just crafting itself. Alloy smelting. It's still just the dust. Energized smelter. It's all still just... Oh, here we go. Metal compounding. That's interesting. Crimson steel. Got that. Azure electrum. I don't know how to make that. Azure silver. Come on, let me know how to... Oh, okay. Here's the thing. It's as easy as that. We may be able to make that block tonight. Let's go at silent gear. We are going to make... Not the smithing table. What was that thing called? Surely that's part of the mod. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? No, we're trying to make Tyrian steel. And we're going to do that using metal compounding. Okay. Why, if I type out the whole thing, does less appear? That's the metal press. It's not quite what we're looking for. Or metal alloyer is what we're looking for here. Since I know what it is, let's just look for that directly. Metal alloyer. This guy. To have the crimson steel ingots for. Oh. I can only make 3. Crimson iron. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw that back in there. How many do we need? We needed 4. We're just 1 short. A trip to the Nether is in order. Crimson iron, I think, is this. Whoa. How many am I getting per? I got 7 there. That's not going to be hard to get a lot of. 9. Crimson iron. It's probably more in the Crimson Forest if I'm taking a stab at it. However, I got 41 right there. We're going to have more than enough of this here pretty quickly. How did I get everything but the thing I wanted? Alright. You know what? It kind of really hides in the netherrack. It's almost disguised a little bit. Alright, that's got to be enough, right? Surely. Yeah. Alright, we head on home. We're going to run all of this through a furnace. Boom. Alright, we got all the crimson iron now. So we should be able to make the crimson steel. One last piece we needed to make this guy. I am hoping this guy just needs to be plugged into power and works. That would be metal alloyer. It doesn't even have to be plugged into power. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it might just work, which would be honestly even better. All right, so let's go. We're looking at the Olamont Star. We need in here the block of Tyrian still. So in order to make that, we need to do this. Crimson steel, the azure electrum, crushed shulker shell, and netherite scrap. That ought to be pretty easy to make. So how many? We just need 9 total. I'm assuming we're going to need 9 of each of those things. Because I don't think it said if it gives more than 1 per. Go check. It gives 4. We're going to need 3 of each of these. So let's grab the crimson steel. Well, we got to make more crimson steel first, I guess. Silent gear, crimson steel. I just need 3, right? That's what we said. Crimson steel, we got that. Crushed shulker shell. That's the azure silver dust. That's not it. This is it. Got 3 of those. I need 3 netherite scrap. Got 3 of those. The only thing we're working on is this azure electrum ingot, which is this azure silver, which is found in the end. So, I think it's just this, right? Yeah, that's all it is. grab some of that real quick. I don't know why when I was looking at this before, it looked like it was going to be a lot harder. But it seems like it, now looking at it again, I guess it's going to be incredibly easy. So, grab a raw azure silver, throw it in here, fly back over here really quick. You need that. All right, we got 3 of all of the things we need. Let's see if it is just this easy. Wow. I really didn't expect that to just work. I really thought there was going to be something else there that we were missing. But no, it just works. So again, we need 3 of these because we need 9 total and 2 would only give us 8. But once we have all 9, we can make that block. And then we're only 2 away from the Philosopher's Fuel, which is just an insane thought. We got the 12 Tyrian steel. We're going here. That's what we're looking for. Back out of that. Tyrian steel block. Okay, let's head back and look at all the mods. You, here, that. Yeah, we got it now. So we're down to 2 blocks. Insanite block. I have no idea because this is all extreme reactors. I have no clue how hard this is going to be to make. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. But I doubt it's going to be too hard. Like, I know we just have to set up a reactor and then different fuels put off different amounts of energy and also need different levels of cooling. So I'm thinking, as soon as we watch a video on extreme reactors, we will have a pretty good idea of how to make that work. And it might even come in handy. We could probably add some more energy to our flux network, assuming we can automate it just a little bit. All right, back to here. All right, well, we hit an hour. I'm only streaming at 30 FPS. Okay, so outside of Minecraft, things we need to work on to make work. The YouTube in chat, streaming to Kick 60 FPS at 1440p. All right. We got all that added. I don't think I'm going to change anything else there. So we've looked at the improbable probability device. We know what we're going to need there. We need to add Astra stuff. We need antimatter. We know for the Philosopher's Fuel, we need Evilcraft and extreme reactors. Look at the Nexium emitter. We've crafted a lot of this stuff. The mechanical arm is create. And I know theoretically how to go about doing it, but I need to really watch the video on how to make one piece of this, which is this precision mechanism. Everything else we basically have. Like we can craft more brass plates like it's absolutely nothing. And we'll probably go ahead and do that just so it's one less thing we have to look at. However, crafting that precision mechanism is going to be a little bit of a pain. So let's put down create, but really we're putting down the precision mechanism for this. Let's go back to here. Other than that, we need the gravitational modulating unit, which is mechanism. That's going to be really easy to make. And the railgun, which we just need a couple other things for. Advanced, we need an engineer's workbench, an advanced electronic component, which is a vacuum tube, aluminum wire, and a Duroplast sheet. And an engineer's blueprint, apparently. Let's see, how hard is it to make an engineer's workbench? Treated, oh, we need a bunch of the treated stuff, that's right. And in order to do that, We need a creosote, I believe. Which means we need to make a blast furnace. Let's go ahead and get that rolling. Blast, but not that one. I don't see the right one here. Preheater. Blast 3 by 4 by 3 hollow. I don't know how many bricks that is total, but we got 28 to start with. Where are we putting this thing? I like having this area open. We're doing other industrialish stuff over here. The 3 by 3 by 4 hollow. Hover. I think I need just like one more set of them. We're close there though. We're very close. Go to 8. Yeah, we needed 6 more. Boom. All right. We got a blast furnace. Basically what we need. Turn that off. Bunch of coal. And we need some buckets. I think I can only put 1 stack of buckets in there. But it'll give us a good place to start. Does that work? Oh, I don't want you smelting that. No. You're smelting coal. That doesn't accept coal blocks. Okay. Coal. What? What? Okay, I get that. Creosote. 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 How about bucket of potion of creep? What the heck? Bucket of creosote engine. That's not. It's like it's close. Really, all I care about is how to make treated stuff. Treated planks. Creosote bucket. Creosote oil, coke. Oh, it's the wrong coke oven? No, it should be right. That should work fine. Maybe I just need to let it burn for a second. This is just a... Well, I think we did make the wrong thing. Coke. Oven. What is it, Greg Tech? I don't want that. 3 by 3 by 3 hollow. That's what we need. Okay. We're going to try this again real quick. Coke oven. Clay. Give you a stack of it. Coke oven. 9, 18, 26. Got 28 on accident. All right. Now this, on the other hand, and I think it'll even take the blocks too. It'd probably better. You put the buckets up there and it'll fill them all up. So that's going to start making creosote, which will allow us to make treated stuff, which should allow us to make the railgun. I believe that's all we're missing to make this guy, because that needs treated, and that needs treated, I believe. I don't know how hard that hop graphite dust. Industrial squeezer? How do we make that guy? Let's give that a check in. You can't. Okay, alright, cool. Well, that's fun. Pop graphite into ingot. That's the dust. Interesting. So we'll have to look at that. There may be a couple more things we need before we can craft that railgun. But point being, I think we're pretty close to being able to craft it. This gravitational unit thing, though, we can get the nether stars for sure. In fact, here's what we'll do. Set this guy, double click, just export it and apply. And then I'm going to tell this to not import the actual nether stars. And then once we got a little bit built up, change it back to that. And now we shouldn't have to worry about not having nether stars anymore. All right. Looking at this. Got the nether star. Still need antimatter for this. But what's that? That might be a little bit difficult to make. Dude, that dog is going crazy in there. All right. Whoa, I don't have any of this. Ultimate energy cube. Stuff's insane. Steel casing. Boy, I can do that. Let me make some steel dust real fast. Just 5. I guess that's all the iron dust I had. Get rid of that. Throw me some iron in here. Alright, let's make some steel. Hopefully that's enough for what we're trying to do here. Throw the coal back in. ATM star, we're looking at mechanical crafting. This guy. Trying to make this module bay. Actually, that was what we couldn't make, I don't think. Enrichment chamber. Pretty sure I already have that. So let's go back. If I can already enrich that stuff, then I just need to figure out what I need to put in there. Module base, that's fine. HPD, this guy. Pressurized reaction chamber. Substrate. What is substrate? And or how do I make it? 3 of those into that. Just to be clear, this is an enrichment. Yeah, so we've got the enrichment chamber already. I'm not crazy worried about it. Now the reaction chamber may be something we have to look at making. All right, here we go. We're going to look at this. I believe we have everything we need to make the steel casing, which we're going to need 2 of because we need 2 of these blocks. From there, dude, that's going to be so expensive to make. Advanced, basic, 2 of these. Gonna be a lot more infused alloy, but I think last time, yeah, I left a couple going. We can throw all that back in there. Back to here. We're looking at making that guy. We need 2 of these. The basic one, which just requires us to make these, but I did notice that like the next 3 or 4 tiers needed them, so I figured we'd go ahead and make them all. Back to here, gravitational. This one. 2 of the basics. You. 2 of the basics to craft 2 advanced. Oh, that was that all of them? Already? I guess I only made 8. That would make sense. That adds up. That maths. We're missing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just in case. I think that's too much, but I'm not exactly worried about running out of the basic alloys. Doesn't seem like a big issue to me. Okay. We've got the elites. You. We made the ultimate. I need one more. I've got the atomic alloy already made, I think. Sure do. Okay. We got the ultimates. We're getting close here. We're getting close. So we need to make these, which we already have the middle thing for now. And we need 4 of these. Oh my goodness. Lithium dust. And or I don't have any of those. You need the enrichment chamber. Oh, redstone. But we got to make a bunch of those basic control circuits. That's what I'm seeing. I believe that is. What is that? Osmium. Take 2 stacks of that. Take some redstone. Throw that in there with that. Take half of a stack and see if the enrichment chamber works for it. It does not. It doesn't even allow me to put it in there. Fascinating. Yeah, but these are exactly what we need. So let's figure out what else for that thing we're going to need. So for the Nexium emitter, we need this gravitational modular unit. Ultimate induction providers. That's what we're looking at. We've got the ultimate energy cube. It looks like we may end up having to make more of those. Ultimate control circuit. Okay, these are going to be easy. We just take the basic. We got 4 of those. I think we need 8 of each of the next alloys to make this work correctly. But apparently we had those. Atomic alloy. I think, okay, so those are the 4 we needed for that, right? Yes. Oh, I just made 3. So we're down to this elite induction provider. And for that, we do need another energy cube. So let's go about that whole process again. Oh, for each of them too. As well as... Dude, this is so expensive. Okay, we're going to need to make a bunch of these. Just craft a bunch, throw them all in there. That way I don't have to worry about it. From there, we are looking for these guys. So we need 4 more elite of these. We got that. I don't know how much more elite alloy we have. Elite. None. Did I use all of it? All right, we're going to have to make some more elite alloy real quick. In order to do that, we're basically just going to take some diamonds, hit them with a hammer. Grab a couple piles. Bring it over here, throw it in there. And then I need some of the normal alloy, but I don't know how much of that we have left. I have plenty of reinforced. I don't know why I thought it was called elite. Okay, we've got those 4 now. Go back. We're taking a peek. So to make this, we've got the 4. We then need the Elite Energy Cube. Not hard to make. But I can't forget we need 4 of these things. Okay, so let's... I do keep forgetting that. Like, we're not just making 1. We're making 4 of them, which means I'm going to actually need 16 of those. Advanced induction provider. Oh, that's going to be so expensive. Honestly, that's so expensive. Lithium. How am I... Rotary condenser. Honestly, this may be something more worth doing off stream because it's going to take me forever just to keep going back into here and clicking over and over and over again. So in that case, let's go check on our creosote, because if we can make the railgun, it would at least be another step in the right direction. Why doesn't it? Why can't I put a bucket in there? What is this from? Let me just make sure it's called the right thing. Creosote. Creosote bucket. Not really it. Potion of creosote. This is what we're looking at doing. The problem is going to be, how do I get it out of here? Does it need bottles and not buckets? Or does it want just like a singular bucket? It doesn't want buckets at all. Interesting. That's going to fill up on creosote so quickly. What if I grab bottles? I will be right back. Give me 1 second. All right. We are back. Now, once again, we are faced with the issue. This guy. Oh my goodness. That worked. That is just like glitching out like crazy though. It did let me put a bucket in there. So you can't left click it, you have to right click it. And you can only do it with 1 bucket at a time. That's so broken. That doesn't work well at all. I don't understand that. But I also don't care because we got what we needed. And now we just have to make a bunch of these planks. Make 2 stacks. Do that. Got a bunch of treated. All right, we've got treated wood planks now. The next step, we need to go back to the Altamont Star. This guy. Let's look at this railgun that we're trying to build here. We need 3 things. This is going to take our workbench, which is going to take a crafting table. So we need some slabs. Let's see if we can just... Yep. We got the slabs. Apparently we need some treated sticks. I'm going to make those. Let's jump back in there and see how close that gets us. We need stairs or fences. Let's look at how hard that is to make. I think that's the only thing we need left for this guy. So we'll make the engineer's work table. Throw it down. It looks like basically we just need to put all of the items there. Which ones did we need for that? We need Duroplast sheet, a vacuum tube, and aluminum wire. Okay, to make that, we need copper wire, redstone dust, nickel plate, and glass. Should still have glass, but that's all going to be in here. Glass, nickel. We need to go smelt all that real quick. Back here. Pull all that back in. Then we need a nickel plate. It should just be that, and then a hammer. Got a nickel plate. We got the glass. The other thing was redstone. And then something else. Don't remember what it was. However, it's not hard to go figure out what that is. So we're looking at making this railgun. We're here now. Vacuum tubes. Glass, we need copper wire. Let's see. Copper. We don't have any of that. So in order to make that, we need to make some plates. Just make a bunch of them. Throw it in there. What are they? Cutter. Yep. I don't know why I'm making so much of it. I just need one. Okay. Do something. I have to have a blueprint. That's a little bit annoying. Here, you. We're working on this guy right now. Oh, I'm not even in here. That's annoying because I could have probably crafted it too. Now I gotta go all the way back through this. Let's make two. I don't really know how many we're gonna need, but I'm assuming we're at least gonna need two. There. Vacuum tubes. All right, we got that part. Mechanical crafting. Here. Railgun. We got the tubes. Aluminum wire is going to be easy. Duroplast sheet. So we need whatever this bottling machine is, which looks like maybe difficult to make. Metal press is just 3 steel, and then the engineer cutters again. Cutters. We're gonna, before we do that, we're gonna need this to make, what kind of wire did we need? Aluminum. Aluminum ingots. I need plates to cut. Let's grab a hammer. Hammer. Put it there. That guy. We got our 1 aluminum wire. We got our vacuum. For that piece in particular, we just need that Duroplast sheet, which shouldn't be too hard to get once I figure out how to do it. For the other pieces, though, I think we can go ahead and craft them. And because of that, I want to. Copper nugget. Make some more of these treated sticks real quick. Call them on Star, Mechanical Crafting, Nexium, Railgun. Wooden Grip. Copper Nugget. Got it. Alright, we got the Wooden Grip. Which gets us down to just this bucket of redstone acid and this hop graphite thing. Jumbo smelting. Everything is just turn the dust into the ingot, right? There's nothing else there, which is not very helpful at all because I assumed you turned the dust into the ingot. That was not ever really a question in my mind. This redstone acid. What are we looking at there? How do I get the redstone? A mixer. Redstone and water. Bro, these things look massive, and the problem is they don't ever show up in here. A fluid mixer, but that's not the mixer we're looking at. Mechanical mixer? No. Go back to ATM. What else can we use to get that bucket of redstone acid? Immersive engineering. Yes, but that's if we already have it. The only way I'm seeing in here to make it is using this mixer from immersive engineering with absolutely no instructions on how to make it. Let's go see if the quest line has anything. I'm not really worried about getting all these random rewards. I don't care about that at all. Industrial foregoing. We're through. What are we looking for here? Like its own thing. It is definitely tech. I don't see it. Is this the one with the really big, like multi-block things almost? Let's go to ATM Star. Let's see what it takes to get the redstone stuff based off of this. Metacraft. We got it compressed. We got that. Mechanism. We're gonna need to make the antimatter pallets for sure. Supercharged coil. I don't think you need that. It's just a laser. Let's see. What if we tried to make that real quick? So mechanical crafting. That's the one for this antimatter pellets, which you need this guy for. Have everything but the bottom and this. Steel casing. Got it. This one, that one, this. What are we looking at here? This guy. Into that. Laser. Got the laser. Okay. So antimatter. That, this, that. All we need is 3 of these things. Pressurized reaction chamber. I've got the enrichment chamber we can get. That's really easy to make. You, here, that. I'm gonna make this guy. Welcome back. I need 2 of these tanks. Then I'm going to steal this here because it's already made and I haven't used it in a hot minute. Enrichment chamber. Toss it back in there. So now we should have everything to craft. Nope, wrong thing. We're looking at the antimatter. This, that, that. whatever this guy is. Yeah, okay, so we've got enough to craft pressurized reaction chamber. Done. So now we need to fill this thing with... What did it say? Polonium. Will not decay. Nuclear waste. Bro. Discord noties. Let me go. Let's take a quick peek over there. Yeah, no, I didn't send one out. Usually I do that manually, and I didn't do that this time because I was at the beginning of it. I was just testing stuff. I need nuclear waste, which should come out of a fission reactor, which we're gonna have to do from the. Probably get that from extreme reactors as well. Maybe. But I'm not crazy worried about that. Important point. In order to make the supercharged coil, we need this. Which is fluorite dust. Into the polonium pellet. Interesting. Okay, so we need water for sure. Let's start with the easy ones. Let's get water. Grab our infinite water buckets. Hopefully they allow us to do what we want. Oh, it does. Okay, good. I'm gonna do this a couple times. Should be full on water. Polonium, and then we'll need fluorite. What are the odds I have some? I do not have fluorite yet. We'll have to find that. Because we need the fluorite. And we just need this stuff, which nuclear waste. Let's figure out how to make this thing because we're here already. Steel casing, got it. You here, 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 here. It just goes deeper and deeper. HP. So this is that same stuff that I don't know how to use. I know how to make the enrichment thing, but I don't know how to make whatever that crap is. This to make these HDPE sheets or pellets. I don't even know how to make the pellets. Right click to open quest window. Let's search here and see if we can find anything better. HP, HDP, something like that. Yeah. That. Need oxygen, liquid ethylene. Dude, this thing just keeps going. Dude, the mechanism stuff's gonna be so annoying to get set up. So how do you get normal ethylene then? Pressurized reaction chamber, hydrogen, biofuel, no, hydrogen, water, and then these biofuel pellets. How do you make those? Crusher. Okay, anything. All right. Anything organic. Let's make a crusher real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crusher, that's what we're looking for. No. That. Okay. Let's go plug it in somewhere. Let's grab whatever we have that's organic that we have a crap ton of. Probably lily pads. I'm thinking that's going to make us a lot of biofuel. Which should mean that we can put all that stuff in here with... Apparently you need oxygen or something. Yeah, that's going to make a crap ton of biofuel. Let me go down this trail one more time just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Mechanical crafting, that. Antimatter, this, that, that. Polonium, which is this. In order to do that, we need this. I don't know where I'm at and I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost. What were we trying to make? I don't know, but I know we need the biofuel for something, and it's worth having biofuel anyways. I think it's just oxygen. I'm almost positive. Oxygen. It's kind of like that, but it wasn't that color. Oxygen bucket. A bottling, but you have to already have it. You already have it. How do I get oxygen? Oxygen loader. Now, what if that's not the right mod pack and not the right thing? Yo, what's up, Max? How's it going? How's your day? We are dealing with some very complicated things that are way beyond my understanding presently. If I need to make an oxygen loader, I can do that. Oh, maybe I can do that. It looks like it's going to be incredibly annoying to make, though. Yeah, let's make... We can only make one steel plate. Oxygen loader. I need a lot more steel, basically. A ton more steel. Alright, in order to do that, we're going to need... We got plenty of coal. Let's do this. Put all that there. Do I have hammers left, or was that my... I think it was my last hammer. Let's make like 4 or 5 more hammers. We need sticks. We're fresh out of sticks. We need planks. Got plenty of those. Grab those because we're going to need them here in a second. Toss them all back in there. Put those there. We're grabbing sticks now. Feeling better. How was your day? Dude, my day was really good. Had a lot of fun. Just got to chill and hang out. Not do a lot today. It was a good change of pace from my normal days. But I'm glad you're feeling better. Put all that back. I don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need it. Don't need it. Kind of want to keep a couple of those things here because we're going to need them. And then let's make that steel. Grab. Actually, I think we can just find like this steel ingots, blast furnace, that stuff. Craft it all, and this should make us like 4 stacks. Yeah. I am attempting on this stream to stream to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. We initially were trying to also stream to Kick, but that does not seem to be working correctly. Got all that stuff. Let's see if we can't make this oxygen loader. We got the plates. We got the fan. We need these 2 tanks. 1 tank, 2 tank. Still oxygen loader. We're just missing the lightning rod. We've got it. Let's create the oxygen loader. Now, unfortunately, I have also no idea how this works. Based off of what it was looking like, I need buckets of water. Let's see, water. Which, if this would work for, would be insane. And then maybe that turns it into buckets of oxygen for us. That would be really cool. If this works correctly, that would be awesome. I don't hold out a lot of hope, but it would be very cool if it could. Because then I think we can actually get biofuel going, which is like the first step towards getting antimatter. We're going to let that run for just a second. While we're here, go ahead and finish it looking at what else we need for this guy. the Dragon Soul stuff. Empty Soul Gem. So we need to figure out how occult stuff works. Occult rituals. Which, I mean, other than maybe the Book of Binding, none of that seems incredibly difficult. It seems pretty straightforward. Maybe I'm missing something there, but End's Delight. I need to figure out how to get a Dragon's Tooth. Dragon's Tooth. Because I have no idea how you do that. I mean, I've killed a dragon 4 or 5 times now, and it still hadn't dropped anything like that. You can craft it for a couple things. End's Delight. Let's see if there's an End's Delight book. End's Delight. The Dragon Tooth is there, but not necessarily how to get the Dragon's Tooth. That's so weird. There's also not a book or any instructions. Let's see if the questline has anything for End's Delight. Greg Tech Magic Exploration. Yeah, the Astra stuff's here. We probably should start working through some of that because I know we're going to need it for the suit. Alright, it's not just me. We're not seeing anything for End's Delight here, right? Because I don't see anything about how to get a Dragon's Tooth at all. Yeah. So, ideally, what we're going to have set up, and this is long term. But I mean, you can see, I basically spent all day trying to completely rework the entire streaming setup. You can see down on the right, bottom right, there's Twitch, YouTube, and Kick for viewership, right? And that should be the viewer count. However, when we tried to stream to Kick, it wasn't working at all. And I'm not entirely sure why it wasn't working at all, but we attempted it. But the YouTube and Twitch one both worked. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try it a different way tomorrow and see if it works any better. And if we can get all three going. And if we can, that'll be awesome. The only thing that didn't really work well was the chat bot connection to YouTube wasn't working. It was getting chat and alerts from both Kick and Twitch, but it was not getting it from YouTube. So I'm hoping that we can figure out that. I added some more permissions to the bot thing that I'm using, and we're going to see if that goes any better. So to the stars, we got that. Let's see, add Astra, add, I don't actually have the book. It looks like there's a book though. Collect all your rewards, got them all. Book? Nah. Why would they do that? That would be too simple if it was called book. Let's see here. Add Astra. Nothing. Oh my goodness. Looks like it adds a lot of stuff. Well, not all of that's add Astra. Where are we at? I know this stuff is. Add. Why is it not? Okay, hey, there we go. I just need some more steel and we got it. Was it steel around a book? Steel around a book. We can do that. We can do that for sure. Steel. Well, it looks like I made it on the plates. All right. Hammer. Throw it in there. That. Grab it again. Put it there. And we just need some coal. Bunch of steel dust. Toss all that in here. We got the steel ingots. I don't like to read it boring. I would rather 2 health. I'm a little confused. What do you mean? Oh, you don't like to read the book? Is that what you were saying? Okay. The first launch. Basic materials. Hammer. Iron plate. I understand that concept. Compressor. Cold generator. Understand that concept. Fuel. Oil bucket. I can get that very easily. Steel plates are not hard to make. That will refine the fuel. Preparing to launch. Follow these steps carefully. Missing one thing here could make your life tough, or worse, could cause you to be stranded on the moon. Key basic thing, a launch pad and 3 buckets of fuel. Place these items in the inventory of your rocket and ensure you always have them every time you launch a rocket. Finally, you should bring multiple full oxygen tanks, plentiful food, soul torches or glowstone. Ready to launch. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem too hard. I guess we launch the moon first. Let's oxygen, space helmet, space suit. We should probably make those. Those are all just steel and wool. None of that's going to be hard. Oxygen must be extracted from water. That's what we're doing here. We got 4 buckets of oxygen. Oh, it's got a blueprint hanging off. That's kind of sick. Very cool. Okay. So we've got the book now. Let's, we're looking at space. This should be pretty easy. Space pants. I assume we're going to need those. And we're going to need the space suit. 2 more oxygen tanks. Oxygen gear. That's odd. I figured that would be the oxygen tanks, but you know, whatever. And then we need the helmet as well. No boots. Space boots. Got it. We are 1 steel short. 1. All right. Well, let's just make a bunch more steel. I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of running out of steel. We may go a little overboard and just make a whole bunch of it. And then we need coal. All right, we got a whole bunch of steel now. We shouldn't run out again. Sweet. Okay, now we make the space boots because I assume you need the whole thing. Got them. How hard is it going to be? Ostrom, which I believe this is Mars. So it said we need 3 buckets of refined fuel and a launch pad. Let's figure out how to make the launch pad first. Launch pad. Iron plates. Easy peasy. A couple stacks of them. So we need a launch pad here. And we need to... Whoa! I made so much more of that than I meant to. Where do we want to launch our rocket from? Could do back there. Leaning more towards over here, though. Slap it down. Okay, we got a launch pad. I just need 1 of these in the inventory. I'm not bringing 10 with me. That seems a little absurd. Alright, so we got a launch pad. We got the space suit. Fuel refinery. And we need to get buckets of oil. Fuel refinery. Steel plates. Make some extra. Fuel refinery. Craft that bad boy. Also hook it up to power. And then we keep our oxygen buckets going because I know we're going to need it for several different things. What else? We need to grab buckets of oil? Or yeah, I think so. Buckets. Let's see. It said that there's a bunch just over the water. Let's sleep and get rid of the rain. Then we're going to open up our map. And that should make it very easy to see exactly where it is. Map. Okay. It'll look like a whole bunch of speckled dots. That right there is oil. That is basically straight, whoa, straight north. Hover and away we go. Right up here. There we go. We're gonna grab 16 buckets if we can. We've got the inventory space for it. Hover. What? Okay, don't really want the water. Also don't know how to get rid of the water. Here. You. I'm cleaning up the ocean. I'm such a good person for that. Alright, got the oil. Refine it. Sweet. You know what? We might be going to the moon pretty soon. And that goes through that really quickly. No, it's oil. We're cleaning up oil out of the ocean because we're good people. That in there. It does kind of just look like dirty water, though. That's a very good point. All right. So that should be more than enough fuel for us to be able to use. We're going to toss it. Oh, but it says 3 to start it, so we'll take an extra just in case, right? Just in case I mess something up. We need to toss the armor, put on the spacesuit. I need to build a rocket, I think. Tier 1. Whoa! The NASA workbench? Oh, that's actually not that bad to make. Your redstone torch. It looks like that's basically just going to take a lot of steel. And that's it. Which is okay, because I've got more coal and more iron than I will ever know what to do with. NASA workbench. Just a steel block. Alright, let's take it. Make it. Now, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, pretty sure this is gigantic. Yes, we're saving the ocean and going to the moon at the same time. We're going to move it over here, probably just next to where the rocket's going to go. Set it up. Oh, that's not actually that big. That's not bad at all. Let's go make all of the parts that we're going to need. First things first. I know I just made a bunch of steel, but I also know that I'm going to need a ton more steel. There's no chance that what I have is going to be enough. Well, we can. Oxygen's going in there. Those are going in there. Launchpad's going in there. That way I cannot possibly forget them. All right. Tier 1 rocket. Woo! Yes. So here's what we're going to do. Put that there. Grab our hammer. We're going to make more steel than I know what to do with, hopefully, because I don't want to run out, and it looks like this is probably going to take like 15 stacks of steel to make. Where's our coal? We don't have enough coal because it's all blocks of coal. So, yes, let's do this. I'm not going to try and mess with that. I mean, inventory of coal. We're going to dump it back in there. Stealing the moon like Gru. Honestly, maybe. We'll find out. I really don't know what all I'm going to have to do on the moon. And if duty calls, you know, iron dust, then we need our hammer. We are 100% going to run out of coal. Yep. But hopefully the 14 stacks of steel I just made, or however much it is, ought to be enough to get us through what we're trying to do here. All right, now I know a lot of that was steel plating. We're gonna make 4 stacks of steel plates. All right, to the moon. How many of those? 8? 6. We need 6 steel blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got them. Start from the top, work our way down. We're going to need a lightning rod. We have the nose cap. We next need to make 2 steel tanks. Got them. Steel engine. Engine frame. Engine fan. Steel engine. Okay, so we're down to just needing one thing. For these rocket fins. And it crafts 4 of them. I think. There's a small chance we maybe have crafted our rocket. Did it work? Oh, buddy. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. All right, now I'm a little terrified to go into space. I've got my space suit on. How do we fill it with oxygen? How does one get oxygen into the spacesuit? Let's look up spacesuit real quick. Spacesuit. Yes, but to get oxygen in there, you know what? You got the book. You might as well look at the book, right? All right, spacesuit. Oxygen. Oxygen gear. You will need an oxygenated spacesuit and ample supply of oxygen. Okay. Understand the concept. Got the oxygen. I've got the oxygen loader. By collecting it in a bucket, spacesuit, or oxygen tank. Okay, so here's what we did wrong there. We need to, instead of using these buckets, just take our spacesuit and stick it in there. Alright, spacesuit's full of oxygen now. We've got extra oxygen. I don't know how to put it in our spacesuit, so I hope we don't actually need it. 3 buckets of fuel and we blast off, I guess. Okay. What? Why did it put me out below? Alright, how do I add the fuel? Shift right click? It's full on fuel. I don't think there's anything else I need to add. I don't think. Oh, we're gonna double check. Go back. First launch. Preparing to launch. All these steps. In order to return to Earth, you need 2 things. Launch pad, 3 buckets of fuel. Got it. Inventory. Every time. Multiple full oxygen tanks. Okay, so let's do that real fast. Let's get the oxygen tanks instead of these buckets, because I don't think you can actually use the buckets for what we want to do. These guys. We're gonna grab 4. Just gonna toss them in here. Alright, we got 4 full oxygen tanks. I think I should be able to use them. We'll find out. I don't know how to use them. But, did we go? I'm in here. How do I... I think we're going to the moon. I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure we're going to the moon. I really hope I don't die by doing this. Because if I was dumb and forgot something and I die, I'm gonna be like relatively disappointed. I mean, it didn't fall apart. Solar system. Earth. I think we want to go to the moon. That's what we're trying to do here. Are we tripping out a little bit? We're tripping out a little bit. Warning. What are we warning? Why are we warning? I think I may have goofed. I did goof. I shouldn't have dismounted. We are falling. Okay, at least our jetpack still works. That's fine. That's fine. Oxygen still at 98%. Basically what happened is I think our jet, or whatever, our rocket is going to land. Oh, that's right. Gravity's less on the moon. Didn't think about that. Where did our rocket land at? That... Oh my goodness, dude. I'm going to turn that down. Oh, a hover. That's going to be clutch. We can hover. Where has it landed yet? Better question. Map. Corrupted lunar. I don't care about that at all. I mean, cool that there's a mob, I guess. Map. I guess we'll see what the corrupted lunar dude is. Here's going to be the problem. Oh, you know what? There's no problems. We can just slash home. Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. I don't know why you chose to attack me, but it was a bad idea. I also love that my charging works through dimensions. Moon cheese? What? It's cheese. What? That's a little weird. I ain't gonna lie. A little weird. Did our rocket ever come down? Somewhere. Anywhere, hopefully. Or is it still really high up in the sky? It should have landed faster than me. Should have. I do not see it anywhere though, and I think theoretically, not having the slash home option, I would have likely just stranded myself. However, we still have 90% oxygen, which is more than enough for now. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna grab it because it looks cool. I want to, you know what? Let's just grab a little bit of everything, right? Grab a little moon sand. Grab some moonstone. Cobbled and not. All right. What are you? Soul soil. Oh my goodness, there's caverns on the moon. Don't know what Desh is, but mine now. That moon iron. Why is there iron on the moon? Be more creative, come up with cooler stuff. Something else down there. Moon ice shard. Okay. I think basically my goal here is to collect whatever is here and then get the heck out. Hopefully. Oh, you can just, it's like drinking a bottle. We got more than enough oxygen. It will, in fact, last us a while. All right, we're trying to get out of the cave now. I think there's only those 3 ores here, and I'm not really looking to just dilly-dally. You, however, it's like a map. I want to make sure I'm staying inside of the area I've already got loaded. Because it would be incredibly convenient if I could just hop back in my rocket and head home. There it is. Yes. That is not what we're looking for. It's like a moon dungeon. What on earth? Turn off over. What the heck? It is a moon dungeon. With a bunch of spawners. I don't really care about the spawners. But looks like they got something cool. A moon globe. Yep. That's mine. I'll see you guys later. What you got here? We're just gonna keep snagging whatever they've got. I don't know. Again, having never played this, I don't know what's important. No, it probably wouldn't be hard to figure out. Because I could just see whatever we need to make the next tier rocket, and then that's probably what we need. However, too much effort. And I'm assuming it's got to be this dash stuff. Because that stuff's everywhere. Alright. I think we got everything we're going to get from here. No point in hanging around and just having them smack me a little bit more. Head back up. Alright, now back to the original goal. We need to find the rocket. Because we lost the rocket, and the rocket is supposedly important for us getting home. So unless the rocket didn't land, which I'm starting to feel like is a distinct possibility at this point. I think we were like right here coming down. But I did move a little bit in the air. We're going to fly up a little bit, and we're going to see if we can find the rocket. If I remember right, when I jumped out accidentally, was it like 300 something? Alright, we got a rocket? Nope, no rocket. Hover back down. Let's head just to 0, 0, and because it might have landed there. I'm sure it follows like a similar spawn pattern to Minecraft. Too far. So this is basically 0, 0 here. And as you can see, there is no rocket. Alright, note to self for next time, don't jump out of the rocket. Luckily though, that tier 1 rocket was not very expensive. So I am not worried about losing it necessarily, because we can always just, and then we're home. Alright. So we did the moon. I believe Mars is next. However, I think I may wait and save that for next time because I'm getting a little tired. Plus, I have to get up for work tomorrow. Now looking forward to that. So, I appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to try tomorrow to have the YouTube chat synced up with everything else and figure out how to get the streaming to Kick to work. In addition to that, I'm going to try to up it from 30 FPS to 60, and we're going to see if that makes a difference. Because hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's able to still work exactly the same. But on that note, again, I appreciate you all for watching. We got another piece of the All the Mod Star done. We're down to just needing 4 more now, which is insane to think that we're that close to being done. But we're going to keep grinding. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.